Rick Barry was as great a forward as the NBA saw during that period of time.
During his prime, he was definitely the best small forward in the NBA.
He was a great, great player as far as offensively.
Rick was kind of a revolutionary. He was one of those guys that was all around.
A great scorer.
He's a guy that led the country in scoring in college at the University of Miami. In the ABA was MVP and the leading scorer. He led the scoring in the NBA. I mean, that's quite an establishment right there.
30-plus point scorer in college and in the pros.
Rick became a great jump shooter.
He could set up his shot, knew his spots on the floor, led the NBA in scoring.
His athleticism, his ability to score, his growth as a basketball player. For the most part, he was one that wanted to drive to the basket.
He was a guy that, you talking about hard to guard, was hard to guard. Okay, you couldn't foul him.
And one thing unique about him, another thing was that he shot foul shots for people that have never seen anybody shoot underhanded foul shots. That's how he shot foul shots his whole career, and I think he might have led the league at least 1 year in foul shooting.
One of the few that ever did, and he shot about 90%.
90-something% free throw shooter.
I mean, he could dribble, handle, pass.
He was also a very gifted passer. He knew where his teammates were, and from the small forward position, you could even argue he was sort of like a point forward. The ball's in his hands a lot. He made a lot of decisions for the Warriors.
Plus, he knew the game. There was a lot of guys back then that knew how to get to the line, but wanted to win.
You know, an NBA champion. And an NBA playoffs MVP.
Rick Barry probably, as when people talk about the super players in the NBA, he's overlooked some.
Rick Barry was just an ultimate basketball player, you know, a thinker all the time, and perfection, Mr. Perfection. That was Rick Barry.